Hey you guys, before I got into the video, I just wanted to talk briefly about my new ebook, Zodiac Signs Sex Language. Whether you're looking to improve your sex life and your dating life, or if you're just looking to expand your knowledge about astrology, this is definitely the right book for you. This book is meant to help you improve your sex life, your dating life, and your love life, your relationships, and to spice it up in the bedroom if need be, or to just once again help you learn more about astrology. So if you're interested in any of these things, if you're interested in learning about the different love languages and the different sex languages of the zodiac signs, definitely look into getting this book, Zodiac Signs Sex Language, written by me, edited by me, and designed by me, Lamarr Townsend. So you can purchase this ebook on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, or you can purchase it on Amazon, on the Amazon Kindle ebook store, all right? Or just amazon.com. All right, into the video we go. Thank you for listening and watching. The best zodiac sign compatibility combinations. So typically, the best zodiac sign compatibility combinations go by same element. So, earth signs with earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, typically, go along quite well together, in compatibility, combinations. Fire signs go along quite well together, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, in compatibility combinations. Water signs go along quite well together, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in compatibility combinations, and the air signs go along quite well together in compatibility combinations, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, okay? But then, we take it a step further and we go by planetary energies, okay? So, for example, Venus, which rules Taurus and Libra, Venus rules, romance, harmony, friendship, beauty, passion, all right, how we spend our money and how we approach romantic relationships, how we form our bonds and relationships. So that type of energy tends to go along quite well with a more open energy, a more friendly energy, such as Jupiter, which rules Pisces and Sagittarius, but Pisces is also ruled by Neptune. Neptune rules the metaphysical, it rules soul growth and solitude, okay? It rules our hidden strengths and weaknesses and things like that. Venus also goes along quite well with what, it's another very friendly, fluffy sign. Maybe even, I would say Mercury, but it needs a bit more passion, definitely, more something like Jupiter. Jupiter is friendly, it's open, it's lighthearted, it's fun, it likes to have fun. But, an opposition would be, such as, Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn, which rules karma, the past, debt, weight, illness, our career, profession, status, and society. You put Capricorn with a Taurus, for example, which are both earth signs, ironically, and these two, depending on the context of the relationship, may approach the relationship with different values, with different motives, because Venus, Taurus is ruled by Venus, values relationships, values romance. Saturn, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, values career, work ethics, status, and society. So we also have to take into account not just the elements of the compatibility of two zodiac signs or two people with, two zodiac signs, two different zodiac signs, but we also have to take into the account, the energies of the planets that rule those zodiac signs. And then we also have to take it a step further and consider the placements of the compatibility placements within a birth chart. So yes, we may be Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Cancer sun, but we could be a Leo, a Virgo, a Gemini moon, which makes a big difference, in our relationships and our compatibility with someone else, right? Because we're not just our sun sign, we are, birth chart, you know, a placement of the planets in the sky at the time we were born. So, you know, everyone has their own birth chart. Everyone has their own imprint of where the planets were in the sky at the time you were born, okay? Which is why it's so important for you to get a birth chart. All right. So, for example, you know, you can be a sun sign, you know, Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. The moon rules our you know, our emotions, our inner, you know, sense of security, you know, our connection to our childhood, you know, our children, you know, our mother, you know, our sense of emotional security, things like that. So, you could be a Cancer sun dealing with a, you know, a Pisces moon, or, you know, you could be dealing with a Cancer sun with a, Pisces sun, but you could have a Libra moon. Libra is ruled by Venus. You know, Libra rules, you know, balance, harmony, you know, things like that. And then, you know, the person you're dealing with who's a Pisces, you know, sun, both compatible, you know, Cancer and Pisces, you know, sun compatibilities. But if this, you know, Pisces sun has a Aries moon, you know, Aries and Libra are both polar opposite zodiac signs of one another, then your moon signs, your moon sign and this other person's moon sign could clash, because your moon signs are polar opposites of one another. Does that make sense? So Aries rules, or Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars rules, you know, how we express our raw energy, how we assert ourselves, how we go after what we want, okay? And your Libra moon is going to be much more calm, much more self-disciplined in terms of emotions compared to this Aries moon, all right? Which could create some disharmony, all right, with compatibility. So we have to definitely understand. Now, if we take into the context of the relationship and take that a step further, such as if it's a love relationship, then we have to also take into account the Venus sign, okay? You know, and, you know, for example, you know, Venus can be in detriment, like, you know, Venus is in detriment in Scorpio. Like I said, Venus likes to be in, you know, the energies of Venus, you know, I explained to you, friendship, harmony, beauty, likes to be in the energies and the placements of more fluffy planets, you know, like Jupiter and so on and so forth. Scorpio is not the most fluffy, you know, planet, all right? Scorpio is ruled by Mars, you know, so you know, Venus is said to be in detriment when it's in a Mars placement in general. So whether it's in Aries or Scorpio, it's said to be in detriment, okay? Because Mars is very aggressive, you know, very self-assertive, and Venus is more receptive, you know, and more, you know, much more feminine to Mars's masculine tendency, you know, to border on masculine aggression, right? Or expressed, you know, kind of as masculine aggression, or just aggression. But you know, Venus in Scorpio is said to be kind of a tough placement. Now, my Venus is in Scorpio, so, you know, with Venus in Scorpio, Scorpio is also ruled by Pluto. So Pluto, you know, rules the subconscious, what lies hidden beneath the surface, the deep, dark truths. So when we, you know, take that into account, Venus is how we approach love and romance and romantic relationships. So naturally, a Venus in Scorpio, someone with Venus in Scorpio energy is going to approach love in a very deep level, you know, to seek a romantic relationship on a very deep level, which can scare people off because, you know, not all people are attracted to that energy. Not all people can deal with that energy, you know, such as Venus. Like I said, Venus likes to be in more fluffy energies. So this can be very intense energy that can be very off-putting, which can be difficult, you know, a placement, you know, it can be difficult energies for Venus and Scorpio to deal with, right? But Venus and Scorpios can get along, like I was saying, going back to that element thing, quite well with the other Venus and water sign elements, you know, because the Venus and water sign elements are more prone to have the ability to be able to go depth and to be able to match Venus and Scorpio's emotional need for depth on to some extent, right? So, you know, Venus and Scorpio can go along quite well with other Venus and Scorpios, Venus and Cancers, Venus and Pisces. But okay, remember we have to take into account the energies of the planets as well, you know. So Venus in Scorpio, Scorpio is ruled by Mars, so Mars likes passion, Mars likes a little bit of dominance, you know, and a little bit of depth in their romance. So, we have to look at, okay, other planets, I'm sorry about that. I was on a roll, and it's not even an important email I got. Bye, Felicia. How do you do that? How do you put this on silent? Please don't interrupt me like that. Oh, I'm over it. All right, but Mars, like I was saying, it's all about passion and romance. Okay, so we have to look at the energies of the other zodiac signs and what planets, they bring. So Venus in Scorpio can actually go along quite well as well with the Venus in Leo, because Leo rules, is ruled by the Sun. The Sun rules romance, romantic relationships, passion, creativity, okay? Our connection to our life purpose and our higher self. So in a sense, that connection to that higher purpose and that higher self gives Leo the ability as well to tap into the subconscious, to be very intuitive, right? So, and Leos like love drama. They love, like, a little bit of flair, in their relationships as well. So these energies can go along quite well together, Scorpio and Leo, right? Even though they're totally different, zodiac signs of different elements. It's the energies behind them, the sun. Which, by the way, Leo is the only zodiac sign ruled by the sun, and Scorpio ruled by Pluto and Mars. So this is, interesting. And in some cases, opposites can also attract, okay, ironically enough. So, like I was saying, I hope I mentioned this, I think I did, each zodiac sign has a polar opposite zodiac sign, right? So the polar opposite zodiac sign, keeping on with this Venus and Scorpio theme, is Taurus. So Venus and Scorpio can sometimes go along quite well with Venus and Taurus because they're opposite zodiac signs and opposites attract. Tauruses can actually be quite possessive. They can be quite, territorial of the ones that they love, which Venus and Scorpio can actually be attracted to, but they don't like to be so constricted. So of course there can be some opposition, some tension here, some tension energies here that would have to be worked out, but could definitely be overcome if the love, if the need for the relationship is truly there, right? So I feel like I've gone in circles. The Venus and air signs, the air signs tend to go along quite well with, one another, but, the air signs actually, can go along quite well with the fire signs too, The air signs value a mental connection, just as much as the air signs can value a mental connection just as much as the other necessary connections, such as, physical connection, spiritual connection, and things like that, But the air signs definitely are, intricate and complex in their own ways. Gemini, is definitely intricate, ruled by Mercury. Aquarius is definitely intricate, ruled by Mercury, so it goes deep, compatibility, you guys. It goes so deep, and I would probably have to go into each and every zodiac sign. So if you would like to learn a little bit more, okay, or if you would like to go in depth, contact me on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com, to get a birth chart reading. I do individual birth chart readings, okay, regular compatibility birth chart readings where I look at the overall compatibility of you and another person. Love compatibility birth chart readings where I focus on the love aspects of you and another person, such as the Venus, the Mars, okay, the Moon, the Mercury, okay, the 5th house, the 7th house, okay. Mars rules, like I was saying, how we assert ourselves, how we go after what we want. So you could have a oh my gosh, you could have a Venus in Libra, with a Sun in Aries and a Moon in Cancer, but you could have a Mars in Aquarius, which gives you a sense of detachment and how you kind of do things. So it goes really deep, you guys. So also, if you would like a birth chart reading, okay, because your business does have its own birth chart and business horoscope, contact me on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. The day your business was born was the day, or the day your business was established was the day that your business was born. I also do birth chart readings for children, so contact me for that information as well. Also, I do psychic tarot readings, okay, email readings, one-on-one, Facebook Messenger, and Instagram readings, which are $20 for 3 questions, okay. I do video readings, which I video record myself like this, doing a reading and email it back to you. via Google Drive. I do phone and Skype readings, which are more expensive, and so much more. So check all of those out on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Please also check out my ebook, Zodiac Signs, Sex Language, available on Amazon and on my website. And please keep in touch, okay? Like this video, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on my Instagram at Lamarr Townsend, and like me on my Facebook, facebook.com/Lamarr Townsend Official, or type in Lamarr Townsend Tarot in the search bar. Thank you for your support. Namaste, love, and light. Hey guys, thank you for listening and watching. Please hit the like button, share with your friends and your family. And also, please subscribe, of course. And if you're interested in my ebook, check out my ebook. Purchase it on my website or on Amazon. I would also love it if you would follow me on my social media, Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, thank you guys for listening and watching. And I'll catch you in the next video, alright?